What's happening, party people? We are... So, I was tempted to say that, like, we're starting another one of the cursed Spyro games today, but this one is not as bad as the last one. Hero's Tale, we're just gonna hit start so it doesn't want to go back to the... I missed the... So, what it was doing, what it wanted to do... What Vimeo games used to do is they would just, if you sat idly, instead of like a demo mode, it would just play the trailer for the game? Which is wild to me. You know, thinking about it now, if they tried to pull that now. Like, imagine you turn on God of War Ragnarok, and if you let it idle too long on the start menu, it would just play the E3 announcement trailer. That wasn't even announced at E3. E3's dead. I forgot E3's dead. Game Awards. It would probably be Game Awards. Yeah, this one's not so bad. My Crash Bandicoot trailer. Nah. I'm not a Crash fan. I'm not a Crash fan. Alright, so... Full disclosure, I have never beaten this game. I have gotten close so many times. The thing is, this game is big. Like, by Spyro standards, this is one of the largest Spyro games. I mean, that's not saying... Because, like, okay. My brain is going, like, 5 different directions. Compared to... This was the largest Spyro game on release. Like, when this came out, this was, like, top dog for, like, big ol' Spyro games. Do I have a save on here? Yeah. Nice. Alright. And I mean, like, other Spyro games have come out since then that are larger, you know, if you count the Reignited Trilogy as one whole-ass game, that's the size of 3 games. That's big. Oh, man. That trilogy. The weird action-oriented trilogy. Legend of Spyro. Those were pretty big. But yeah, so just... Basically the long and the short of it is, buckle up. Okay. Should probably post the go live announcements. If you want to know when these streams go live, you can check out the YouTube community page or my Twitter page. It's going to be linked somewhere. I don't want to write over this one. I don't know what this one is. But it looks like I was making some good headway. Go game number 3. Autosave has been enabled. So, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I think I'm just about ready to start a real schedule again for streaming. God, look at these guys. It's him. It's him. God, I'm so glad he doesn't speak in this cutscene. Neat.
That's the fallen dragon, Red. I'm sure you've heard all about him.
No.
I thought he was long gone. but it looks like he's been mining dark gems and planting them all over the realms. He's even got Nasty Nork and his minions doing all his dirty work.
Nasty Nork? Didn't I defeat that guy years ago? Huh. What are dark gems?
Oh, questions, so many questions. Dark gems are the life-draining stones that fuel Red's evil power. If you're going to stop Red, you'll have to find out more about him and destroy all the dark gems. But first, go and see Moneybags. He usually has something worth buying. Good luck, Spyro. Now I'll unlock that door so you can... Oh, Spyro.
Yeah, so lot to unpack just right off the bat. Hang on, I'm just gonna just that. Okay. Okay. That's right. This was the game. Okay, so this game IMO had this game was more upsetting to the Spyro franchise than the previous one to me. This is objectively a better game. This is objectively a better game than Enter the Dragonfly. But on a fundamental level, this is so much different. There's no more portals and like smaller worlds. It's sort of all connected, like Jak and Daxter, like where there's not really many loading screens. Well, Jak and Daxter was seamless. No loading screens. But so we'll just walk to places, or like there'll be some way to you know, like some way to travel to other places without, you know, dynamic loading screens or anything. The most egregious thing to me though is that they swapped, yes, Sheeper Health. They swapped the action buttons, which is really frustrating. I know I need a key. So in all prior Spyro games, and for most Spyro games, square is charge, circle, flame breath. That is reversed in this game, and it is the most baffling... It's like one of the most fundamental parts. I'm using a headset, so that doesn't matter. Oh, God. How do I... Okay. Okay, so that's active. I no longer have any control over it. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, they've changed the fundamental layout of the gamepad, the controller. They changed the style of worlds, the layout of the game. The voice acting isn't terrible, but Jess Harnell, who is a great voice actor, I want to state that right at the top. Jess Harnell is a great voice actor. He just has very particular voices that he does, and there's a particular cadence in his voice that's very noticeable if you know to look. And Spyro, Hunter, Moneybags, who's right in front of me, and that is a choice for a redesign. Red, who we just heard laughing maniacally. Basically, Sergeant Bird, I believe. Essentially, there's also like a random otter NPC at some point. Basically, essentially, bottom line, Jess Harnell plays so many characters in this game, and it gets very noticeable. I know.
Well, I am not a fan of new money, but it is money after all. So, go inside and buy a lockpick.
I do appreciate, though, money does things.
Ah, pocket wallet.
It's like the first Ratchet and Clank game. The guy that just hangs out in the vendor, the
Top quality merchandise.
the Gadgetron guy. So it won't let us buy anything else because we need this. Lockpick. Extra health unit allows parts to withstand an extra hit.
Nothing but the best.
Oh yeah, this game does IMO. This game does extra breath attack, like the different breath attacks better. We still have the ones from like the previous games, fire, lightning. But instead of bubbles, which does virtually fuck all, we have water breath now, which is used to like fill up pools. We can do water wheel puzzles with them. And ice breath. An ice breath that is actually good. Fire, lightning, keychain allows you to carry up to 3 lockpicks. We'll probably be saving up for that. Yeah, so money respawns, and money means kind of nothing, if I'm being honest. Double the... This is a limited time thing. Increase the range of the horn dive, give a large concussive shockwave. I think that's also a limited time thing. For 10,000, I'd want it to be permanent, but... Allows you to teleport to a previously activated remote shop pad.
Nothing but the best.
Just buy that. Oh. Oh, frames. Okay, so we have... Is this the... Oop. Is this the same... Is this the same ledge from the opening title screen?
Small dark holes. Not a problem for me, Spyro. I'll have that lock removed in no time.
I don't like when he talks for real. I hate it. Oh yeah, so in Spyro 3, they introduced multiple playable characters, but in Spyro 4, they did not bring that back. Multiple playable characters are back in this game. It's different than Spyro 3, though.
Hey there, Spyro. When I zap you with my wand like this,
Hit me with it.
position in progress is saved. Also, you lose 1,000,000 brain cells.
Wow, 1,000,000 brain cells? That seems excessively destructive. That seems kind of bad. Okay, it's cool.
Absolutely wild. Alright. So yeah, there's multiple playable characters again in this game, and lots of
Look at this dark gem.
lots of characters like this.
With evilness. Still, it would look nice on an engagement ring. Don't you think, Spyro?
Hi, Tara Strong.
Maybe the Dragon Elder can tell you how to smash it into bits. Talk to the Dragon Elder to learn how to smash this gem. I know you'll do it, because you like me.
Nice to see someone playing Heroes Tale today. I don't see many casuals that often anymore. Yeah, I'm going through all of the Spyro games, and I think late last year I played Enter the Dragonfly, which I had much fonder memories of as a child. Okay, whatever. So yeah, there's multiple playable characters in this game that are not the same as Spyro 3. Some overlap. Personally, I think they do Sergeant Byrd an absolute disservice in this game. Sergeant Byrd's levels in this game are some of the worst I've ever experienced. Definitely a big fan of this, more times than I could count. I have come so close so many times over the, 2 decades this game has been out or something. And I don't think I've ever beaten it. At the very least, I cannot remember what the final boss is. I really cannot. Nope, that's right.
Master Spyro, you must be setting out to stop Red from using the Dark Gems to take over the world.
Yeah, something like that. Hey, who's Red?
Ah, Red was once an elder like myself. I'd tell you the whole story, but I'm old and I take a really long time to tell stories. So, how about I just tell you how to destroy the Dark Gems instead?
Whew, close one. Yeah, do that.
To destroy Dark Gems, you should use your home dive.
It gets pretty steep near the end of difficulty, so that's understandable. Yeah, I definitely remember, like, over the years coming back to this game again and again and, like, chipping away further and further. Like, as my motor functions, you know, evolved. To double jump, press, yep, cool. Now I can double jump. Both of these characters were voiced by Jess Harnell. Take a shot every time Jess Harnell speaks in this game. I'm pretty sure, like, half the cast of this game, if not more, voiced by Jess. All the male voices are done by Jess Harnell. Even Nasty Nork? At least most of them. Yeah, I definitely remember a lot of them being... There's another one, Hi Hunter. Because Nasty Nork does not sound like Jess Harnell's usual range. I'd be impressed if that was him. I know he did Nasty. Damn. Did he do the Professor? That's another one that I'm unsure of. I know he did Spyro, Hunter, Red, Sergeant Bird, Moneybags. Whatever. I have a save file on here I was looking at earlier. I think I was trying to 100% this game at one point, and I either just stopped, like it got too hard and I stopped, or I chose to stop at 69%. Either way, nice.
Did you know you can use the double jump to glide further? So, double jump and glide already, buddy. If you find a dragon egg and get back here safely, I'll open the door.
Michael Goff. Nasty and the Professor are voiced by Michael Goff. But everyone else is either Jess or Tara, I believe. Absolutely. I can think of... yeah, I'm pretty sure most of the female voices are also going to be Tara Strong. So here's a question. Objectively, like, so this... I mean, there were a few Spyro games on the Game Boy, but between this and Enter the Dragonfly, I feel... Oh, come on. Nice double jump. Nice double jump. So this, I was just talking, fundamentally changed the controls of Spyro, like swapped square and circle. Do you think that's more egregious than just making a bad game? Like, if Enter the Dragonfly worked optimally, do you think people would hold it in a higher regard than this game? Because I think that this game gets viewed with a lot of nostalgia, but on a fundamental level, there's a lot about it that is just wildly different than what Spyro was. You know, with the shop, I enjoy both. Yeah, no, I'm kind of in the same spot. I'm trying to find, like, an objective opinion. They're my favorite Spyro games? Ugh. I can't agree with that one. I definitely think all Spyro games have some merit, but I just grew up with, like, the original, like, PS1 trilogy, so... I definitely do nothing objectively, so I wouldn't be the guy to speak. Because I'm trying to think, because, like, this game doesn't have... I mean, there's multiple level types, but there's no, like... In the first 4 games, it would be, like, a loading screen to a smaller sub-level. This one is very, like, Jak and Daxter, in that most of the world is connected, and there's very little load screens. Hero's Tale's my favorite. Enter the Dragonfly, followed by Shadow Legacy and Spyro 2. That is an interesting lineup. I have not heard anybody talk about Shadow Legacy in years. Just because, like, a lot of the handheld games were mid at best. Shadow Legacy being the last one on the DS. Like, I feel like a lot of people were just kind of like, oh, this is just another handheld Spyro game, I know what to expect, and kind of overlooked it. There we go. So you said you don't see many casuals playing this anymore. I take it you watch a lot of speedruns for this game? I love Shadow Legacy. It's slower than most Spyro games, but I like play because it's relaxing. You get faster as the game goes on. True. I'm always fascinated by the idea of speedruns for games that play a lot of.
Alright. Keep it safe. Somebody might be looking for that. Oh, now allow me to get the door.
Speedruns are the main content being... I believe that. Main content being made for this game nowadays. Made about this game nowadays. Yeah, I feel like... And that's kind of what I do, like... In terms of what I stream on Twitch and, like, what goes up on YouTube and stuff, I like, you know, just relaxing and hanging out with games from my childhood, and a lot of them are now, like, big speedrun games, like Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter, Sly, just a lot of, like, mascot platformers. Shadow of the Colossus is one that is, like, big for speedrunners, but, like, I love bringing games to people who might not get the chance to experience them anymore, because secondhand consoles can get expensive, secondhand games, especially popular games, those can be really expensive, so I'm just trying to share the games I love with people. Just trying to hang out and...
Spyro, this is an activation pad for my latest invention. The ball gadget.
I forgot it was just called the ball.
You need to collect 8 power stars.
Power stars? Never even heard of those.
Oh. Then how about red coins? No? Heart pieces? Gold tokens? I'm at a loss, Spyro. What exactly do you need to collect?
I don't know. Light gems?
Fine. You need 8 light gems. Anyway, off you go. I'll open the door to the nursery for you.
Hey, Ray Piano. Nice to have you. Is that a Dorito? Are you gifting me a Dorito?
Approach the pad.
Very grateful I was able to get a GameCube and play Heroes Tale. This game is the reason I even wanted a GameCube to begin with. Luckily, it's being sold locally. That's awesome. Well, thank you for the Dorito, Ray. And I remember in like my last year of high school, Bunny, somebody brought a GameCube. So I play a lot of I play mostly on like PlayStation and stuff. Somebody brought a GameCube on the last day of school in high school.
Out of here.
It's those thieves again. They've just stolen the last of my dragon eggs.
Dragon eggs? Oh, yeah, I found one of those. Maybe I can find all the dragon eggs for you. You know, I'm gonna be out saving the world anyway.
Yeah, saving the world anyway.
At my lost couch,
Yeah,
there were
we just
80
hung out in the common area, and I played through all of Enter the Dragonfly instead of going to any of my last classes. I've not finished the game yet. As far as my memory's concerned, I also have never finished this game yet. We'll find out. The thing is, you gotta have balls to bring your GameCube outside of the house. I won't let my GameCube out of the house if my life depended on it. It was a friend's GameCube. I couldn't. He brought it along with a little TV, and he was like, "Hey, I heard you like Spyro games. Here's the bad one. Play it." And I'm like, "Man, I love this game." Oh yeah, I do have to go back through here. We get to do one of my favorite things really early, and that's go to a swamp level. I think swamp levels are massively underrated in video games. Also, if we could just, like... This is one of my favorite games. I wouldn't say that this is one of my favorite games, but I've got a lot of nostalgia for it, and just running through the Spyro games on stream, this one's on the list. But if we could, like, back up for a second, when the professor... How do y'all feel about the fourth wall breaking in this game? Spyro looks at the camera a lot, and the professor was just talking about, like, all these different, like, collectibles in other games. Pieces of heart, red coins. How do y'all feel about that?
Feel free to browse my
I don't think I'm a huge fan of that. I can... I'll save up for that. I'll save up for that instead of just buying one now. Like, I think the fourth wall breaks are a little dated. Heroes, hey Dragnath, welcome back. So I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. My school quarter is finally over, so I'm gonna be getting back to regular streams very soon, but I just thought I'd, you know, pop the cork on the champagne bottle, and, yeah, we're finally playing a good Spyro game again. It's gonna take so long for me to get used to the swapped controls. I think that's, like, my biggest fundamental problem with this game, is just the swapping of fire and charge. Alright, swamp time! Oh god. I didn't realize how jerky and, like, delicate the controls were until I'm on a tiny platform. Okay. Swamp, swamp, swamp. I fucking love swamps. Well, shit. I love the swamp music. I'm pretty sure we talked about it at some point. There's, like, a whole separate soundtrack for this game. Like, this game, I think, has a great soundtrack. But there's a completely different soundtrack that the composer did that just got completely axed.
You can get things here for the same price you would get in the main shop. Plus shipping, destination charge, convenience fee, and teleport taxis. Happy shopping!
It's neat, but either because of nostalgia or taste, I just prefer the release soundtrack. I mean, yeah, there's a reason that one soundtrack got chosen over the other one. Oh, come on. I would probably have to say because of the novelty of it. Like, I love this soundtrack, but I've heard it so much. Like, the other one that I've heard maybe twice, that one is, like, more interesting for me to listen to. There's a man. I committed murder. Makes sense. I get that too. Yeah. I mean, I understand both sides, you know. Like, whenever I play the Reignited trilogy, I swap back to the original soundtrack from Stuart Copeland. That's probably my favorite part of the Reignited trilogy, is that you can just swap back to the original music instead of like the dynamic Reignited soundtrack. I have no idea what the optimal path through the swamp is. I'm just gonna wander around and have a good time. We're just hanging out. Dirty, rotten spider bastard. Depends on the mood I'm in. I usually use the new music because I've listened to the old tracks so much. There's something about, like, I personally never... when it first came out, I did play the game with the Reignited trilogy, and I thought it was fine. I do like when games do dynamic soundtracks. You know, like when you enter combat, a different layer is added into the track and stuff. That's cool to me. However, I did hear... Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, I gotta destroy this. Can I destroy this? I don't think so. Oh, okay. I've heard from some people that some of the melodies are off in the Reignited soundtrack. Like, Dark Passage and Wizard Peak, I think it was, for the first game. Just... like the melody is in like a major key originally, but like some of the notes end up in a minor key in the Reignited one. Well, good thing it saved. Fuck. I did think it was going to be more dynamic than just kind of fading out and fading in and adding the same drum line to the charge. Yeah. I got that thing, right? I got the task list? No. Wait. Yes? I think I got the thing. And then I think I can climb up here. And that's death down there. I don't want to fall. Yeah, now I can hop over. Okay. I wish I could remember more of this game than I do. I'll figure it out. Cool. And I can't destroy that door down there. That one I have to charge over to. God, I was dumb as a kid and got stuck on so many of the light gem locations. Me too. I was saying earlier, I don't think I've ever beaten this game. It's all a blur to me. I remember the boss fights, and I remember some gem locations. There were like 2 dark gems I couldn't get as a kid, and when I replayed it as a bit older, I found them by accident. It's like, oh. Nope. Not gonna make that. Oh, cool. I don't get a single jump in the swamp muck. I just get sucked down into the muck and become a muck person. Awesome. Oh, let me I'm gonna go back up here and destroy that last crate. The last son of a bitch. The swamp has its own gravitational field. Yeah, you know, swamp gravity. Gravity. I can't turn around. Cool. Climbed up here for nothing. Not what I wanted to do. Cannons are for only shoot big X. Exactly. And metal shit. Well, there's another metal box over there that I want to destroy right there. But I guess I fucking can't. And I think I need a certain number of light gems to activate this running pad. The supercharge.
The Supercharge Gadget is a device that will allow you to charge with extra strength and speed. You'll find it useful for smashing through reinforced doors and breaking open strong chests. You'll need 40 light gems to power the gadget.
40 fuck. That's right. That's what I hated about this fucking game is that there's... How did I remember that? How did you remember that? I was gonna say, like, I think the dumbest part about this game is how... Not how many fucking collectibles there are, but, like... I wouldn't call it a difficulty spike, but it goes from, like, oh, you need 8 to move on to the next area. Oh, but to get this one collectible, you need to come back 3/4 of the way through the game. You know, once you have 80 of these things, and you're, like, right in front of the door of the final boss fight, come back to the first area. That's what I hate. Alright. Do I... How much... Okay. Depending on how much the keyring is from the distant shop, I'm thinking convenience over money. Oh, come on. Die, damn you. Okay. Perilous Pyramid.
Ah, there you are, my favorite wallet.
6,000? Hell no. Okay. I'm gonna run back to... I'm gonna run all the way back to the main shop. Nice. Yeah, that's great. Here we go. Let's... I can't justify spending an extra 1,250 just for the key ring. I know I need a lockpick for that. You know what level always confused the hell out of me? Dragonfly Falls. The other, like, major level of this hub. I don't know what it is about Dragonfly Falls, but that was always, even, like... I swear I haven't played this in, like, 6 to 8 years. I think I started playing it again, like, 2 or 3 years ago now. And the other save on this, the other save on this memory card is at, like, 69%. Nice. And I only got to, like, Gloomy Glacier, the mammoth level. By the way my brain works, I look at the game, it's like, yeah, I know this. I do that with so many games.
There you are, my favorite wallet.
Like, the second I look at a game, it unlocks some eldritch knowledge inside of me that I didn't even realize I had. Dragonfly Falls always made me want to go swimming for some reason. Well, it's got waterfalls. It's full of water. I think it was just the big pool you had to unlock, get the cannon, blast the wall. Yeah. No other water level gave me this feeling. Interesting. Because I personally, I'm not a swimming person. I'm not a swimmer. I don't like swimming. But like, of all levels, not even like the other Spyro levels where swimming is the gimmick of the level. Sunny Shore, Aquaria Towers. I don't know, maybe one time I was playing this, and then went to go swimming after that. I just built an association. Oh. I've definitely... Well, okay, I guess I won't get that. Like being in water as a kid is one of my favorite things. I don't know, like, because when I was a kid, it was always like... It felt like so much more of a hassle to go swimming, because, like, my parents were super, like... Okay, you're in the chlorine, you also have to shower after this, so, you know... You jump in a pool to get wet, and then you have to go shower, like, you're wet twice as long. I don't know. I'd pretend to be a crocodile and attack my uncle. Absolutely devious. I don't think I can destroy those with the fire bomb thing. Literally half of why I liked swimming was play fighting. Well, you don't gotta swim to play fight. You can just be a menace. I think we should normalize being a little menace. Not a big menace. Don't commit, like, illegal crimes. I mean, I did that too, but splashy. Yeah, I understand that. Does this stay down? I can't remember if this is timed. I feel like this is timed.
Go ahead, Spyro. If you've got money to spend, I am here to relieve you of... Ah, there you are. My favorite...
625. I also like to pretend like when pools and waterfalls and stuff, I was just like, yes, this is the wild. I am a feral creature out in the wilds. Cool. And I know I can't really do anything in this temple without the lightning breath attack, which I do not have yet. No zips, no zaps. Exactly. There we go. It's really gonna take me a long time to get that in my head. All the backtracking shit, I never wanted to go back. It's like, no, I want new things. Exactly. Like, now that I'm older, I don't hate backtracking in games. Especially, because, like, I love this level. I love the swamps. I love the muck. If I wasn't such a clean freak, I would want to be a muck person in the swamps. Maybe that's it. I like the swamp What was that? Why did I spin like that? Alright. Wild. Yeah, I think the reason I like swamp levels in video games is because I think they look cool, and in a video game, I don't have to smell them or, like, be in them. But I just like the aesthetic of, like, vines and the old temples covered in moss. I hear a gem. I hear a gem for real. Ah. Okay. I don't... No, let me pause it. I don't think I like active No, I don't think I like active camera in this game. There we go. Oh, the camera's so slow, though. I can't do this yet. I forgot he just eats shit if he doesn't know what to do. Oh, hey, it's Blink. Ah, we're just gonna leave Blink in there. Blink's fine. The one new character in the game. Well, I guess there's tons of new characters in this game, but, like... I was about to say who gives a shit about Ember, and then I remembered the internet really likes Ember. There's a lot of characters from this game that the internet really, like, latched on to. Except Blink. I have not seen a whole lot of Blink since, yeah.
Thanks for rescuing me, Spyro. My name's Blink. Blink the Mole.
A mole, huh?
Hi, Tara Strong.
Professor?
What? You think 'cause I'm a mole, I must know every other mole in the world? I'm just kidding.
Racist.
The professor's my uncle. He built me these gloves to give me special abilities when I'm exploring underground. Yep, I bet I'd make a great sidekick if it weren't for my fresh aerophobia.
Fresh aerophobia?
That's right.
I don't think that's real.
I have a fear of not being trapped deep underground. I know, it's kind of weird. So, how about I dig a hole and do some exploring?
No, I want you to stay up here and suffer. Oh, yeah, fine. Blink levels always take so fucking long. Don't get me wrong, I like a lot of the playable characters in this game, but I hate a lot of the playable characters in this game. I don't think the Blink level... I think the Blink levels are fun for a bit, but they take too long. I hate the Sergeant Bird levels. The Hunter levels are aight. The Sparks levels... God, I hate the Blink's whatever levels. Hold L1 to access first person. Yup. It's the fact you have to do them twice for the light gem, and the second time is longer and just ass. Yeah. It's because, like, the first time I'm pretty sure is, like, just for, like, a dragon egg, which, alright, I guess. How do I... There we go. It doesn't feel... Because you're right, it is the same level. Since it's the same level, it doesn't feel... They just, like, cram more stuff into it. It doesn't feel... Oh, fine, whatever. Those guys are just gonna keep coming back. I mean, on the bright side, these levels have a shit ton of gems. That's gotta be worth something, right? Yeah, I'm really trying to find a reason to be cool with these levels. Wow, I could buy more Spyro Bobs. Cool. What the hell was that? Why would it not die? That's bullshit. So there's like a head bash upgrade at the shop that's worth like 10,000 gems. Do you know if that's like a permanent upgrade thing or if that's a timed one like the times 2 gems? Cause I ain't paying $10,000 for 10,000 gems for a timed upgrade. Pretty sure it's permanent. It better be. What? Do I not have the fucking... What? Okay. Why did it not drop... Okay. Oh... I should probably go back for health. Don't worry, if it's timed, it means you get to more epic mole levels to grind gems. Oh, thank God, I was so worried. I was so afraid I wouldn't get to play more Blink the Mole levels. No, get back here, fucking rat. You know why I think I don't like these levels? It's because they're boring looking. Yeah, they're brown. They're just... Even, like, the extra textures on them are just different shades of brown. Well, it's fucking brown, maybe blue lighting. Everything brown. I mean, even... I understand why they made Blink... I understand why everything is brown. Blink is brown because mole. His uncle, the mole professor, is also mole. Brown because dirt. Brown because wood. Yeah, right? Everything brown. Your character's fucking brown. Like, I understand the thought process behind each individual piece, but putting it all together, God, it is so fucking boring. Or I could not grab onto that. That's also really fucking cool of you. Plenty of interesting looking caves and mines. They could have done the... I think it's really overplayed, but they could do, like, the crystal aesthetic in the mine. In the mine. I think crystals in a mine look really cool. You know, like, obviously we're looking for, like, purple gems in here. Like, the big purple dark gems, dark crystals, whatever. Jim Henson's the dark crystal. But... something, man. Oh my god. Yeah, you get a shitload of gems here anyway, so it'd add that whole, like, yeah. Like, because Blink's whole thing is that they dig. Blink digs. So you have, like, these patchy little spots on the ground that you dig up gems in. But there's also bombs. Give me a big red gem, like a big red crystal sticking out of the ground. I bomb it, and it turns into, like, it like, breaks, you know, fractalizes into, like, a ton of smaller red gems. I don't even know if the gems have different values in this game. Like, the yellow, purple, green, red. I don't even... there we go. God, the controls in this game are ass and confusing. Okay, Alright, I'm down here now. Alright. Sure. Is there gonna be anything for me to grab onto? Anything gonna come up here? God. Nope. And the swamp muck is so unforgiving. I could just land in it, die, and have to do all this over again. Time take 10 minutes for the first one. I hate Blink so much at his design. He looks like he was designed for an early 2000s, late 90s PSA, and he's about to say, saying no to drugs is totally tubular and radically cool. Hey Blink, what if I just asphyxiate you if you're afraid of fresh air? What if I, yeah, sure. God. See this shit. These little patches of dirt. Fuck this. Give me a big crystal to destroy. 10 fucking... okay. Patches of dirt are so lame. Big agree. Oh look, and the rats didn't respawn. I guess I don't get more health. Fuck me, I guess. Look at your dig power! Isn't it so cool how you can dig? It's that button. Isn't it epic that you can dig tiny holes and shuffle through them? You have all the powers of a golden retriever. You dig holes where you shouldn't. instead of using doors. This fucking cap has a B. Yeah, so you know he's Blink. So you know he's Blink the Mole. Yeah, his backwards cap has a B on it. So you know he's Blink. What if I just bomb this spider? Awesome. That felt pretty good. He's such a lame character design, it's riling me for no good reason. Oh, man. Son of a bitch! No! I'll kill you! Kill your whole fucking family! Wait. What the hell is this? What is this ability? What does this do? Why is this on a face button? This button could have been drop a mine, not R1. What does cowering do? Don't hurt me, please. No. No, I'm so fragile. Mom and Dad are fighting again. Oh, man. I think that pisses me off most. I don't even know what Cowering in Fear does as an ability, but damn if I don't have it. We're the Blink the Mole's performer about to divorce. He feels like a slightly redesigned failed franchise mascot that they recycled. I can see that. The problem is, if they made an entire game that's this, you know it would be bad, but there would be like 30-somethings right now defending the game. Like, if there was a whole game of this, it would be absolute ass. But then there'd be people like, yo, I love this game as a kid. I hate that it only got 2 games. Like, how come it didn't get, like, the full trilogy? Even Gex got, like, 3 games. Did Gex get 3 games? I'm pretty sure Gex got 3 games. Like, the same people who defend Croc. Croc is objectively a, like, bad game. Like, it does not play well. But there are staunch defenders. Okay, back in the big fucking room. God. Let's try not to eat shit and die again. Okay, there is a crystal up there. So I need to jump off now? Okay. But cute crocodile. Cute crocodile indeed. Being the first 3D platformer on the PlayStation, Croc left a lot to be desired. Like, I salute the effort. Howmst of it ever. Nope. Yeah, sure. Oh, thank God, checkpoint. Oh, thank God, checkpoint. How many more hours of mole content? Shouldn't be that much. If there was no checkpoint, I probably would have left the level, if I'm being honest. But no, I need light gems. There's really like no optional gems in this game. You really need to get everything just to like continue. And it's atrocious. This game has really that's what it is. This game has terrible collectible economy. That's how I'll word it. Need to mull around. Round, 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 round. I'm all around. Round, 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 round. I'm all around. I'm all around. This game has... God. Okay, that's 8. Fuck you, buddy. Okay. To get there, I need to jump down. Can I make this jump? Is this gonna be slip and slide? Nah, I'm good. One more. One more. Please be up here. It's gotta be, right? There. Yeah, okay. God, you know what's a good vibe? What's a good vibe? I'd love some good vibes right now. The second hub world music? Is that the beach? What is that spin? Why did you spin? Beach. Man, I'm gonna try at the very least to beat I could beat Nork today. I could beat Nasty Nork today. First boss? I can get there.